Yeah, listen, 90 minutes. That's all I got. 90 minutes in and out like a robbery. Oh, my goodness. Um, I'm just getting these clips together. Listen, we're just going to have some random fun. Okay. Nothing serious. Just light-hearted fun. Okay. Just light-hearted fun. Nothing serious. Happy New Year's to okay, technically it's not the real New Year. We know the real New Year is in March, March 22nd, around that time. But anywho, just for the sake of the conversation, Happy New Year, y'all. Okay? All right? So we good? Third Ward. Oh my God, bro. Third Ward. Hey, what's going on over there? Hey, what's going on over there with you? What the hey, let me say this real quick. Yo, when Texas niggas cuss you out, it's the coolest shit ever. Wait, hear me out. Hey, when Texas niggas cuss you out, look here, motherfucker, you pussy ass nigga, I ain't talking. That shit be cool, be like, are you cursing me out? You look here, little pussy ass nigga, I done told you one time when that motherfucker slap around your motherfucking head. I think that's why motherfuckers be like don't take Texas serious, cause y'all drawl is just like, now look here, little pussy ass nigga, I done told you one time with the wrap the slap around your motherfucking head, so now I done told you, get around from me. It sounds so cool. Is he mad at me? Dr. Doug, what's happening? Yeah. Look here, little pussy ass nigga. I don't told you, get moving away, fuck around me, son. We fuck around for me. It is the funniest thing to hear. Y'all got it. Y'all gotta hear third word cussing nigga out. Then you understand what I'm talking. Matter of fact, wait. Hopefully, Freeze don't get mad at me. Oh, my man, A Banks, already? Okay. Wait. Shout out to A Banks. Thank you for the 10 on the Cash App. Wait. Let's go take a look. I want. Hopefully, Soul Provider don't get mad at me. Wait. I need y'all to hear how a real Texas cat will curse a motherfucker out. I need y'all to hear this, okay? I need y'all to hear how you get smooth cussed out by a Texas cat. And it's like, what? Did he just cuss me out? I need y'all to hear it. Just bear with me, okay? I promise you it's worth it. Wait, where'd it go? Wait, is this the right channel? Is there another channel? Oh, 3 more links. No, that's not it. Okay, he's got another channel. Okay, it's the S. The Z is it's a Z instead of an S. Oh, crafty. All right, here we go. I think this is it. Here we go. Found it. Listen, I need. Is this it? Oh, come on. Yeah. It already ended. Okay, cool. Let's go. Listen, I'm gonna go back. Hold up. I need y'all to hear how Third Ward just. And he's so smooth. It's like, look here, little sucker ass nigga. I don't told you one time move fuck around me, son. It's just like, what? Did I just get cussed out? Wait. Okay. War's not on yet. I'm getting towards the end. Okay, let's go. Listen. Let me take a listen. Warrens are they? Hold on, I'm gonna find it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I found it. I just need y'all to listen real quick. How a Texas cat just smooth cuss out. It's the funniest thing ever. I swear. Take a listen, y'all. You ready? Let's go.
At 11:55, but we ain't finna do it.
I'm trying to hear the tea, goddammit.
We finna act like we got some sense at 11:55, okay?
His broke ass must not have no good internet signal. That's what happened when you a bum ass nigga. You can't afford Wi-Fi. You know what I'm saying? You got to go to the nearest McDonald's, or you got to bum off your
He's still
neighbor's
mad that
Wi-Fi.
we exposed him for lying on his dick.
How you expose
lying
me?
on your
You
dick,
keep
nigga?
saying you expose me. How you
Lame man,
expose
yeah,
me?
bitch, you lied on your dick.
Nigga, your
Tell us
bitch
the story
exposed
again.
you.
Do like
Your
Gabe.
ex
Tell us
bitch
the story
exposed
again.
you. Your
Tell
ex
us the
bitch
story
exposed
again,
you.
nigga.
She
Tell
called
us
you a
the
dusty,
story
crusty
again.
ass nigga.
I
That's
don't
what
give
you
a
is,
fuck
bro.
about what that
You
hoe
a
said.
dusty,
You
crusty
see how
ass
dumb
nigga.
this nigga is?
You
He
mad?
believe
The fact that third war he don't break. He ain't get too high. He ain't get too low. He just said, "Look here, little pussy ass nigga. Move fuck around me, son. I told you, I'm a little pussy ass nigga."
You mad because Aries took your bitch. You mad because Aries took your
He
bitch,
took her?
nigga.
He
Aries
took
took
her?
your bitch. You mad
How
because
he
Aries
took
took
her
your
and he had her
bitch.
before me? How he
Like I
took her
said,
and
you
he had
mad
her
because
before
Aries
me?
took your bitch.
How he
You
took
up
her
here
and he
crying
had
and
her
shit.
before me,
Instead of you
dummy?
just being a man, instead of you just being a
Nah,
man and
nigga,
leaving
you
the bitch
dumb.
because you feel like
You
she
dumb,
disrespected you, you
nigga.
gonna cry about it on the
He
internet
had
like
her
a hoe.
before me.
You crying
So
about it
I
on the
took
internet like
her
a
from
hoe.
him.
You
You
crying on the internet
dumbass
like a
nigga.
hoe. Don't no real nigga cry about
The
a
real
bitch on the
nigga doing their
internet like a
fault.
hoe. If you feel
Where,
like
where,
she
where
was
was I
disrespecting you,
crying
nigga,
at?
you should have just left,
Where was
nigga.
I
You should have just
crying at,
left. You should
nigga?
have just left,
You
nigga.
mean
All
how
over
Gabe
Reg
was
panel.
crying over
All
there
over
by
Reg
him?
panel.
You
All
mean how
over Reg
Gabe was
panel,
crying
bro.
by
All
him?
over Reg
Happy
panel.
New
That's all
Year.
you ever did.
Happy New Year. Niggas.
And that's how you get. That's how you smooth get cussed out by a cat from Texas. Now look at little pussy ass nigga. I told you to move fuck around. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh shit. I'm sweating. I'm sweating. That's how you get cussed out by a Texan. They ain't gonna yell with you. They not gonna go yell and the voice not gonna go all high. I'm starting to sweat now. Hold up. Hey, can you imagine a Texas guy and this gal arguing? Now look here, girl. I told you one time. And look here, nigga. I told you. Yeah, do all the fuck shit now. Now look here, now, goddamn it, girl. I maybe come over there and put these mitts on you. Nigga, you ain't gonna do shit to me, nigga. I told you one time. You know I'm from the slab one time. Nigga, I'm from Fifth Ward, nigga. You ain't gonna do shit to me. Okay, light and airy. Can I say one time that my wife is a goofy? Let me explain to y'all why my wife is a goofy. Respectfully. Well, Sly, why are you calling your wife a goofy? We went to go see Avatar. Why was she crying watching Avatar? Ask me, why was my wife crying watching Avatar? Why? Why was she crying? When she thought Jake was going to get stabbed, or no, when she thought Spider was going to get stabbed by Jake, you know, he's like, come with me. And he's like, get on your knees. Oh, I'm sorry, Jake. I won't be in any trouble. I won't be. Okay, I understand now. Okay. This motherfucker was crying. And then when Tashik was giving birth, you know, will you protect her? No, she gave birth. What is her name? Brio. Brio's is a good name. This motherfucker crying and shit. You will protect her. I will. And she dies. The mama died after giving birth. This motherfucker over here crying and shit. Bruh, listen. I like Avatar like the next person. Honestly, I was rooting for the Ash people. The chick that played what name? Let me look up the cast, cause I thought that bitch was sexy. Wait, whoever played whatever name, the Tashik or Tani, whoever played her, that bitch was sexy. I was like, ooh yeah, okay. Fire and Ash cast. I need to see the woman that played the villain, cause that bitch, Varane. That's her name, Varane. Oh, that's her. Oh, oh man, I'm disappointed. She sounds sexy as hell in the movie, but this is the woman that played the leader of the Ash people. I'm disappointed. She's a Spanish actress known for her roles as Talisa Mager. And oh, that's right. Oh, okay. My wife told me this was the chick. Oh, that's her from Game of Thrones. Oh, okay. She played one of the Dornish chicks. Oh, okay. I'm good. I'm good. Neytiri, Jake Sully, Kitty, right? Miles Quaritch. Stephen Lang always plays a great villain. I keep forgetting Kate Winslet was Ronald. I keep forgetting she's in this movie. Okay, so that's the husband, Palek. All right, Edie Falco looked crazy as hell as a general, even in the future, right? Saria, that's the homeboy's little girlfriend, which is their daughter. Loak was the Soli son, the one that survived, right? And then, Took. This is Took. That's who plays Took. Okay, and this guy, let me see over here. That's Spider. This is the guy that, oh no shit, there we go. This is the kid that plays Spider. He was annoying as fuck. I was hoping he got killed. He was annoying. Okay. Oh no, that's the daddy. Okay, Cliff Curtis. Okay. Net Nyam, I don't know who that was. Okay, I forget who Moet was. I didn't even know she was in the CCH Pounder. I don't even know what character this was. Okay, he played the doctor that freed Jake. Giovanni Ribisi was the corporate guy. Matt Gerald was Quaritch's second in command. I don't even know who this Anong. I don't know who that was. Dorm was one of the doctors that stayed behind, right? I don't know who he played. I don't know who these people. I have no idea. Okay, he played the other doctor. I don't know who Troop was. I don't even remember. I didn't know West Studi was in this. What character? Oh, okay. So at the very end, they brought these guys back because they're okay. So at the end of Avatar, Spider's able to breathe because Kitty reached out to Awa because humans couldn't breathe on Na'vi. So Kitty, being a special offspring of directly from Awa, even though the doctor's body was a vessel, whatever the case may be, she's special. She can tap into Awa. Like, she can do what Awa does, basically. So at the very end, you remember from the first two Avatars, a lot of people died. Remember, Laz Alonso was the guy that was supposed to be with Neytiri until Jake showed up. Remember, he died in the first battle and in the first one. West Studi was the father, her father. So they brought them back for a brief cameo when they all tap into Awa. Spider is brought to the ancestors. Everybody that's ever died in Avatar is chilling in the afterlife, and so it's official that whenever he dies, he lives on with in the spirit of Awa. And they brought all these dead characters back for to welcome him in. It was cool. It was a cool little scene. You know what I'm saying? It was a cool little scene. Yeah. Yeah, man, this is Zoe's movie. All she does is and she was crying and moaning. Oh my God. Okay, anywho. It was cool, man, but this motherfucker was legit crying. I was like, if you don't stop that blood clot crying, Okay, let's go here. Once again, this is going to be a very light and airy show. Chrisette Michele told the man she was dating that she's autistic. Let's let her tell the story. Come on.
I am autistic. And his response was, and this was the heartbreak, I have a nephew who's autistic and he doesn't act like you. And I was just like, damn. I really didn't want you to say that. I didn't say that to him, but I just didn't. He goes, he wears headphones and you don't. I said, but I do wear headphones. You just don't acknowledge them because they don't look like his headphones. I do wear earplugs everywhere we go. I do ask you to be quiet. I do ask you to stop shouting. I do ask you to turn the lights down. I do say it's too bright in here. But because I'm my age, an adult, those are just preferences.
Okay.
So I go and tell...
Okay. Was the guy wrong? Did the guy, did he unfairly judge her level of autism versus what he's used to seeing? Matter of fact, what's funny, we went to the movies today, and there was a couple. The daughter was fine, but the son had to wear headphones. I said, "Oh, he's autistic. He sensory overload." Okay. Well, you're gonna be like, "Well, Sly, well, maybe he's listening to his phone." He had no phone. You can tell when they break out the headphones, there's no phone attached to the shit. That's to prevent sensory overload. They're autistic. I don't know what level of the spectrum he was on or how intense it was, but clearly he was autistic. Okay. All right. Okay. Once again, we're going to keep this light and airy. Light and airy. All right. Oh, you know what? Oh, homeboy died, man. What's his name? Wait. Let me look him up. He made it. Homeboy made the transition earlier today. Isaiah Whitlock has passed on. Isaiah Whitlock has made his transition today. The guy that's famous for shit from The Wire. This is him. He passed today. Yesterday. All right.
All right, we have some breaking news out of Hollywood. Veteran actor, character actor, that is, Isaiah Whitlock Jr. has died following a brief illness. His manager told Deadline the 71-year-old actor died peacefully in New York. Whitlock is best known for his roles as corrupt State Senator Clay Davis on HBO's gritty drama, The Wire. His career spanned more than 3 decades, and he co-starred in dozens of TV shows as well as 6 films from director Spike Lee.
He also played the father in Atlanta.
You played the father in Atlanta. You talking to the mayor, and right now you got your hand in our pocket.
Isaiah Whitlock Jr., best known as Senator Clay Davis on The Wire, has died at 71. His manager Brian Liebman announced on Instagram that Whitlock passed away peacefully after a brief illness. He wrote, "If you knew him, you loved him. A brilliant actor and even better person. May his memory forever be a blessing. Our hearts are so broken, he will be very, very missed."
It's still a very, very difficult time.
Whitlock's career spanned more than 3 decades and included memorable roles on Veep, Your Honor, and multiple films directed by Spike Lee.
I have reinvented myself many, many times.
In a tribute, Lee remembered Isaiah as his dear beloved brother, honoring their close bond and shared history.
Ever done any drugs?
Only those prescribed by my doctor, sir.
Well, that's kind of rare for a...
Oh, that's the Black Klansman. I didn't care for that movie a whole lot, but okay.
Young, hip soul brother like you.
If you work hard and you have a little bit of drive, a little bit of grit, a little bit of determination, it's that perseverance that you can do a whole lot.
Okay. All right. He became an ancestor. He made his transition. So, rest in power to the elder. All right. Okay. Let's keep it moving. What is this? care about that. What is this? What is this? Let's see here. Let's see this here. Does anybody care about the Sony versus PlayStation beef? No? I'll save it for another day. Okay, let's see. What is this? I got so many just links just sitting around like, bruh. Oh, okay, let's go here. Oh, okay, let's do some trauma. Come on, I'm here to trigger some folk. Come on. I'm here to trigger some folk in a good way. Let's go.
Please don't do it. You then get called in to do this iconic role as a part of this major storyline that they were going to do on Good Times about child abuse. Stop, put it down for a minute. What I remember is that you and Janet worked so hard on that episode.
She was such a sweet, somewhat timid little lady. It could have been her mom or her dad. I can't remember who was there watching her that day on the first day of the rehearsal. Her mom, after rehearsal, she said, she could learn so much from you. And I said, well, let me ask you something. I know your family, but since you know a little bit about my family, would you trust me to at least have Janet stay with me for the weekend and we could work together on the project? And she said, that would be amazing, or something to that effect. Janet came home with me, and that's how you and her became like sisters.
Yeah.
We worked on it, and Janet sat down, and I said, okay, I know you don't like to cry. I know it's a different kind of genre for you. It's not the music industry, but we got to get to the point where when you come from that closet behind me, you got to have something on your face and you got to bring it. She would get a little tickled because it was such an unnatural thing to just cry on cue. And so I said, okay, well, here's what I'm going to tell you. I want you to go into the closet in our house. We're rehearsing. And I don't want you to come out of that closet until you have thought about something that would bring you to that kind of tear. If you can't believe it right now, then fine, that's that memory thing. So she in the closet and she came out, and I'm turned this way, she's behind me. When she came out that closet and said, Mom, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Then she made me act better.
Yeah.
I mean, it was one of those moments. That will always be that moment between her and me. I'll go to my grave, Janet. No one will ever know what that moment was for you, but thank you for being willing to go there.
Yes.
Because it's become an iconic piece of history that I can't imagine ever doing that without that moment from her.
Yes.
It was brilliant.
You make me very unhappy, Penny. And you know what happens to children that make their mamas unhappy. I locked it. I knew that would be the first place you tried to hide.
Oh, this is horrible. Okay. That was a horrific arc. I don't care about that. What is this? What is this going to pop up? What is this? I don't care about that. Okay, what is this? No, I don't care about that either. What is this? Nope, don't care about that. What is this? Nope, don't care about that. Oh, this should be interesting. What is this? Okay, let's go here. A little bit of Hollywood. Hear me out. Okay, so since streaming is pretty much the way that everybody wants to go, all right, so look at some data here. Over 90% of series streaming in 2024 were from white creators. Okay. 91.7% of all show creators by race and ethnicity, 91% were white. Okay. Let's see here. So let's go here. 78.9% were created by a white man. Okay. Only 22% of the top series were made by a female creator, and nearly 80% of leads in the most watched streaming comedies and dramas were white actors. So when I hear guys like Nerd Erotic and Yellow Flash complain about the station of white male leads in movies, it's cap. It's cap. Everywhere you go, the white man is always going to be on top. He's always the savior. He's always the hero, whatever the case may be. All right? Okay. Free Zone, what's happening, brethren? What's happening? Okay, and let's see, what is this? Okay. Like I said, really light and airy, y'all. Nothing too crazy tonight. What is this? Nope, I don't care about that. Man, this shit was been sitting for months. Okay, I got that. Oh, let's go here. Google. Let's go here. Okay. Google agreed to pay Latino employees a settlement as long as they did not allow black employees to take part. Latinos agreed. So much for your black and brown coalition. This is insane. This is an insane story. But this really happened. So, Google agreed to pay $28 million to settle a class action lawsuit claiming that it favored white and Asian employees by paying them more and putting them on higher career tracks than other workers. Okay. Let's see. The agreement with Google won a preliminary approval last week from Judge Charles Adams. He called the settlement fair, reasonable, and a good result for the class of at least 6,600 people employed by Google. Okay. Google spokesperson Courtney Mancini confirmed the settlement Tuesday, but said, "We continue to disagree with the allegations that we treated anyone differently and remain committed to paying, hiring, and leveling all employees fairly." The lawsuit was led by Anna Cantu, who identifies as Mexican and racially indigenous, on behalf of Hispanic, Latinx, Indigenous, Native American, American Indian, Native Hawaiian, Pacific Islander, and Alaska Native employees at Google. Cantu says she performed exemplary work over 7 years in Google's people's operations and cloud departments, yet languished at the same job level while white and Asian peers got extra pay and promotions. Cantu said the Mountain View, California-based company put white and Asian employees in higher job levels than other employees, even for the same work, and withheld raises and promotions from those who complained. Cantu said Google's actions violated the California Equal Pay Act. She left Google in September 2021, and Judge Adams said the settlement came after Cantu's lawyers agreed this month to exclude black employees from the proposed class. Net settlement proceeds totaling $20.4 million after deducting $7 million in legal fees and penalties tied to Cantu's claim under California's Private Attorneys General Act and other costs. Wow. So, yes. I don't know what it's going to take for black folk to realize nobody has our back but each other. Like, we're still this warring amongst ourselves is only doing us no favors. And you still have black folk out here claiming there's a black and brown coalition. Fuck all that. Just because we cool on an individual basis does not mean collectively you want the best for me and my people. Insane. Let's go here. Okay. Let's go here.
In my life. I mean, if you read the book, you'll be like, transitioning from Disney to this was fucking easy. I don't know. Getting molested for fucking from your 6 to your 14 seems like way harder circumstances, or being physically abused all the time seems like a much more difficult situation than fucking have paparazzi following you since you were 12. I don't know. I was still being molested when paparazzi were still fucking following me. So it's pretty hard in my mind to think about these big flashlight photographs and everyone thinking they know me and talking about me, but having no idea the type of mistreatment that I was still dealing with at that time, that everyone around me saw and did nothing. So I don't know. You tell me what's so hard, because that to me way harder than any other of this other shit that I do on a daily.
Okay. All right. See over. Where you? Listen, this man be at raves and shit. This man's IG is a whole mess. C Over's IG is a mess. Okay? It's a mess. Happy New Year's, brethren. Happy New Year's. Okay. What is this? Okay. Oh, this is Do we care about Rob Reiner, the CIA, and Hollywood? I mean, let me see. No. Yes, no. I don't know. Okay, let's. I mean, fuck it. Yeah, we're here now. We're here. Let's go. Okay, wait. Let me find it. All right, let's go.
Either person can sit at either place.
Either place.
Whatever's good for you.
I don't think either one of us has a good side.
You don't
so
have
it
a good
doesn't matter.
side? It doesn't
We're both
matter.
bad sides.
All right, me too. We're both of the follically challenged. So thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. And the thing that to me is so frustrating is that this cataclysmic thing happened to our country, and people don't seem to understand it, understand the gravity of it. And you guys were talking about how it's unusual for people who have been. How many years experience do you have between you, would you say?
Well, Jim has several hundred, I think.
Probably 80 or 90 between
okay.
the two of us.
So here you are with all that experience. Have you ever seen anything like this happen in this country? I mean, anything like this kind of attack on our political system?
Well, no, not at least to me, as disturbing as this. I mean, I'm a Vietnam War veteran. I went through all the stresses that in the aftermath of the Vietnam War. But I never felt, even then, that our fundamental institutions were jeopardized. In fact, our fundamental institutions proved themselves resilient then. And we actually came out of all that a better country. And hopefully we'll have the same experience now.
To me, it underscores 2 points. One is how determined Mr. Putin is to shape the political landscape both inside of Russia as well as outside of Russia, whether it be in Europe or the United States or the Middle East, other places. He seeks ways to manipulate and exploit the environments. But secondly, it really does underscore just how consequential that digital domain is. And as Jim noted, we've seen these things being done by the Russians over the course of many years. But the fact now that this digital environment, this cybersphere, gives the Russian intelligence security services so much more opportunity to manipulate and to exploit. And they took full advantage of that in the 2016 election. That's why we saw things of much greater concern and intensity than we'd ever seen before. And I think Americans really need to understand just how vulnerable we are to exploitation of that environment by malign actors around the globe.
Is it something that we did not see happening, that we couldn't foresee? I mean, because we talked about 9/11, the planes hitting a building. It seems like they found a huge seam in the our system.
And this goes back to the Soviet era. There's a long history of them intervening and influencing elections, theirs and other people.
See over your fool with this. Hey, shout out to Fatal J. Yes.
The 60s. But
okay, so y'all don't care about this. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. We're doing a light and airy show tonight. Shout out to my that's my guy. Shout out to all the men out here building kingdoms with their families, man. Shout out to Fatal J and his family. Yeah, for sure. So I'm trying to make the spring break thing for Texas. I'm trying to make that reality. Which you know what I'm saying? Okay, let's continue. Oh, Tommy Hearns, y'all. Did y'all see this shit with Tommy Hearns? Oh, that's okay. We're going to find it. That's okay. We're going to go to Twitter and find it. Tommy Hearns got scammed by his own fucking son. Oh, this shit was tragic. And his son just sitting there like, I don't know. Like, what the fuck? This is trash. And he's about to lose his house. Okay, let me find it first. Let me find it. Okay, Tommy Hearns scam. Here we go. Y'all pay attention to this, okay? Please, just pay attention to this, okay? Okay, let's go.
It's Junior, right? You go by
Look
Tom?
at the son.
Thomas.
Listen, all I'm gonna say is pay attention to the son. Okay? Let's go.
All right. Champ, Your sisters and your daughter got a hold of me, worried about you. Obviously, you look good. You're eating.
The sisters and the daughters, not the son. Okay?
Everything well?
Everything well.
Yeah. So you already lost the house?
So I don't really get involved in people's lives unless they're asking. So I just want to, your house is gone, sold. Taxman took it. Did you know that?
Right.
Did you know, it appears to me, champ, I think you were the victim of fraud on that house, if I can show you. And I think we can get money back for you.
Mm-hmm.
This was your mortgage in 2004. It's a home equity line. This is you paid off that mortgage in 2020. So you made all your payments. You own that home outright.
Now, the fact that he doesn't even remember that he paid off your house. Now, as a homeowner, one of the many things you're going to remember and you celebrate is the final payment, your final mortgage payment. That's a day you don't forget. Okay? Cars, not the same. But a house, after 25, 30 years of God knows whatever you had to do to keep those payments going, you remember the day you pay off your house. You tattoo that shit on your body. You know what I'm saying? You every year you celebrate it as its own holiday. You don't never forget. And the fact that this man didn't even remember paying off his house. But let's continue.
Can I? This is your signature, is it not, champ?
Katie, hey! Happy New Year's to you and yours. I see you still over there cooking them men to death. Katie be over there cooking the men, cooking their asses.
Right here?
Yep.
Okay. So that's your mortgage?
I agree.
That's you paying off your mortgage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You did everything right. In 2000, do you know a man named Jack Wolf?
Yeah.
Jack issued you a mortgage for $90,000 in 2014. Jack even set up your business. So the man that's giving you a mortgage set up your business papers. It's very strange. This is the foreclosure on your home that very same year, not even in the legal period, all within 10 months. Okay? So far, got me? He can't take your house. Citibank is the creditor that's first in line, not Jack Wolf. You know where Jack is right now?
No.
He's in the state penitentiary for stealing people's property and faking their signature. He never owned your house. Although he says he did. He foreclosed on you and then he sold it to another LLC or gave them a mortgage for $50,000. He can't do a mortgage. Then he got rid of that and gave you a land contract to a home that you already own, champ. How do you do paying for a house that you're already paying on?
You know, sometimes I have to laugh at some of this stuff. These guys, they run and do any kind of way sometimes. And sometimes I look at them, I go, where you coming from, Jack? Where you coming? Who are you? What you trying to do? And they don't have a straight answer for you.
That's your life, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's your life. You make the money and people coming at you and they don't make sense and
Hands out.
you did it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Even these guys like Jack Wolf.
Yeah.
Thomas, they deeded a piece of your dad's house to you. Do you know anything about it?
Uh-oh, here we go.
Yes. Can you
explain that?
Can you explain it there? So, because this is the foreclosure document. You owed $100,000 in taxes. They sold your house for $226,000. You're entitled, at least you were till the window closed, to $126,000, which is what you got paid for the first minute of that haggler fight. I want to help you get that, but what happened? The note was getting paid, then the taxes stopped.
So that is a private family matter. The company, SPMA LLC, is my company and his company.
That's all you want to say about it?
Right.
Okay, well, if you look here, champ, if you look at this sentence, you can get the extra. After they take the bit of taxes out that you stop paying, there's $126,000 there, except the window closed.
Okay, hear me out. I thank you, white man, for bringing all this to Tommy Hearns' knowledge. Clearly, Tommy Hearns does not have the mental acuities to do anything at this point. I hate to see guys that like Edmund said, like, these are guys my dad grew up with, watched, you know what I'm saying, competed against. So to see these guys in these conditions like this, it breaks my heart. And then I see these bum ass kids of theirs just slowly just watching them wither away and enjoying seeing the light go out of their parents' eyes and shit like that, you know, like, disgusting.
Repeat that again. You owed $100,000 in taxes on a house you owned outright. The county sold your house for $226,000. That's a difference of $126,000, which you're entitled to by law. But the window closed. So it'll be difficult. Again, there's a lot of people respect you. People you don't even know.
He would have to sue his son for the portion of the deed that was given to him. So yeah, basically dad would have to sue his own son to get whatever was deeded to the son. And who's going to go through all that?
They'll help you. Yeah.
Here we go.
Yes, we got a lawyer. Yes, we got attorneys.
So we're not going to talk. You didn't redeem the money, right? You didn't know about that?
No.
Okay. And these are the same kids that will purposely sell the house that they grew up in and take the money and run. So this is part of the reason why black home ownership is in the toilets, because your punk ass kids, your punk ass grandkids gonna sell the property. Your parents fought like hell to keep and to leave something for you, and your little thankless ass, the first thing you go do is sell it to the white man, sell it to the Arab, sell it to the Indian. Okay, you got it. This disgusts me to no end. This is disgusting. Okay. All right. Me. I hate ungrateful kids. Just unfucking grateful. Okay. Let's go. No, do we care about that? No, I don't care about that. What is this? Defense bill? No, don't care about that. Sank seas tankers? Nope. Student loan forgiveness. Does anybody care about student loan forgiveness? That's not going to happen. Just starting garnishing wages? No, yes. I mean, we can go over it real quick. Some of y'all, hopefully y'all paid off y'all school loans, your student loans. I mean, if you're in your 50s and still got, I don't know. I'm just saying. No, student loan garnishments. There we go. Okay, let's go here.
Changes are coming to those who are behind on their student loans. The government will begin garnishing wages.
And there is a large population of Chicago borrowers who could be impacted by all of this. Ray Kaplan is an expert in student loans with Kaplan Law Firm. She's joining us now to provide some more information. I think one of the big questions people have is who is going to be selected first? Do we know how many people? We know it's 1,000 at first, so that's not a huge number for the whole country.
Right.
But
So there are about 44 million borrowers, and there are about 5 to 6 million borrowers currently in the United States who are either in default or at risk of being in default. What that means is that you haven't made an appropriate payment on your student loans for over 270 days. And this only applies if you have federal loans, not private loans.
Okay. Is this just at random, though? Like how they're choosing these groups of people at
It's a good question. I'm not actually sure how they're choosing who they're going to garnish. I think that most likely it's people who have been in default for the longest time because federal student loans were on this big pause for 5 years. And a lot of people forgot that they even had student loans.
Can we backtrack for a second and sort of explain to people what's been going on and where things stand today? Because I think it has all been so confusing for folks. Obviously, under a different administration, there was one set of rules and one plan, and now we've moved on to something else.
It has been extremely confusing, even if it is something that you are really keeping track of. We follow it very closely for our clients, and it has just been whiplash, basically, trying to keep up with the changes under the different administrations. And remembering that federal student loans were paused for 5 years, and during that entire time, both administrations kept talking about different types of loan forgiveness. And a lot of people assumed that their loans would be forgiven because they had stopped their collection efforts. And now they're getting more aggressive and revamping those efforts. And now it's time to pay your student loans. And if you haven't been paying and if you're in default, they can go in and garnish your wages.
So if you are notified that you're one of these people who has to start paying, how much are they going to be asking for at first? Do you know?
Well, so if you're already in default and they're garnishing you, that's called an administrative wage garnishment. They can take 15% of your take-home pay. So if you're making $50,000 or so per year, that would equal about $480 per month. Now, if you avoid default, which everybody should be able to avoid default, there are great payment plans available. And if you were to enroll in an income-based payment plan, your monthly payment could be as low as $0 per month instead of having to endure that $480 per month, or you actually might be eligible to have your loans forgiven. There are so many forgiveness options available under the statute, just people don't know.
That's so interesting that you say that, because I think for a lot of people right now, they're thinking, oh my, if I'm one of these folks where I have to start paying right now, there aren't very many options for me. I may not be able to do this, and that can be so scary for people.
Oh, absolutely. If you see a letter coming from the Department of Education, it's essentially the federal government against you. And so you want to take action. You don't want to be in default on your federal loans. There is a really good option available called rehabilitation. I really like this option because you can actually rehabilitate your federal student loans. And that's basically 9 payments as low as $5 a month. You have to negotiate this with your debt collector. And then the negative trade line gets removed from your credit report. So you'll see your credit shoot up by 100 or 150 points.
Wait.
30 seconds left, but not only your wages, but they could also go after your IRS tax refund, Social Security payments.
Yep, absolutely. They can take your tax refund, Social Security. It's called a Social Security offset or a tax refund offset. But again, there's really no reason to be in default on your federal student loans. Just act now to either enroll in an income-based repayment plan or rehabilitation.
Okay, good to know. It took me 10 years to pay off my student loans. It took me 10 whole years. And trust and believe, I deferred every chance I got. Sally Mae was like, nigga. I was like, bitch. Yeah. Okay. What is this here? Okay, this is sad. I know I'm late. A lot of these links I've been sitting for weeks at a time, and I'm just now getting to them, but we're here now, so let's go ahead and run through it.
Did not tell you he had pancreatic cancer. As I understand, you learned, and so many parents do this, right? They think they're shielding us by not telling us. My understanding is you got a phone call from uncles who told you.
Well, I knew he was in the hospital, but I didn't really know how bad it was, you know what I'm saying?
Did you know he had been diagnosed with pancreatic cancer?
No, but I kind of put 2 and 2 together.
How so?
You know, he called me on FaceTime and I seen him.
You saw him?
And, you know, I seen what I saw, and then I started calling my uncles like, man, what's going on? And they, you know, he had kind of told everybody, don't tell me. You know, he's like, you going through enough, you know, whatever. But yeah, I ended up getting that call, man. You know, both my uncles called me at the same time. Like, he gave me the news, so I hurried up, got myself together, packed the bag, and went up there to go be with him.
You came to New York to be with your dad.
For sure.
You grew up, as I said, with 2 iconic parents, but they are just your parents.
Right.
So I am picturing this young man. How old are you now, Michael?
28.
You're 28. You're a baby, right?
Yeah.
You're walking into this hospital, but now you're there. You walk into a very different person in that room.
Yeah. You know, it's crazy. I never even really seen my daddy like with an ailment or nothing like that. Like he always, you know, he always was this figure to me. So I see him like that, and I actually see what my eyes was going on. I just bust out crying, you know. He woke up and saw me. He was smiling, so I just hurried up and wiped that off. You know what I'm saying? He telling nurses, he called the nurse and like, "Hey man, this my son right here. This my son." You know, and they basically. My mom, you know, she passed on my birthday, like the morning after my birthday.
Damn.
And it's like, you know, me and her talk so much. So that's like my best friend. So after it happened, it's like it's just a silence. That was the craziest thing about it. Everything is so quiet. You know, if you riding around Atlanta, you know, you might be driving for an hour and a half. You know, in that hour and a half, my mama is gonna call me to talk about nothing. Like she's just gonna do that. You know, and you know, sometimes, you know, while she was here, it was like, oh my God, what she want? But it's like, man, I swear to God, I'd give anything to get one of them calls again, you know.
Of course.
My mom, on my birthday, she got the news that she got approved for her kidney. You know?
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So.
The proximity of this news, you learned on your birthday she'd been approved for the kidney.
Mm-hmm.
You were supposed to be with her. She told you go celebrate your birthday.
Yeah.
And not come on the road. She wanted you to be able to enjoy your life.
Yeah.
She was on the road.
Yeah.
And you got word about the accident.
Yeah, so I went out that night, you know, went to the club or whatever. You know, I had these 2 new records I was putting out, so I went to the club, had the DJ play it. You know, I got a good reception or whatever. So I get in the car, I'm trying to call my mama, telling her like, "Man, these new songs bumping, man. They gonna work, man." You know, we would talk like that. But on my birthday, she got the news that she got approved for. You know, she didn't answer, so I think she called me. By the time I got home and passed out, she had called me, but I missed that call. And then probably like 6 in the morning, my auntie Blondie and my auntie Deltonia, they came just busting my crib. They like, wake up. Yeah. And I'm like, you know, I be confused when I wake up in the morning, but I'm like, what's going on? Like, why y'all here? And they not telling me nothing. They just trying to get my sister on the phone because they want to tell both of us at the same time. So by the time they got my sister on the phone, they let me know that she was in an accident. You know, she had already passed away then, but they didn't tell me that. They was just like, you need to get down here. So, you know, I rode that whole way from Atlanta to Alabama, just kind of like holding out hope, like that she was gonna make it. But the more she didn't call me, it's like I knew what was going on. You know, she didn't answer, so I think.
Hold up, y'all. What do you? Please help. Somebody please marry her. Please marry her. I need some good man. Please marry this and reform her. Okay? She is a yes.
28.
She's 28.
She lives in Houston, Texas.
She lives in Houston, Texas. What? Okay.
Excuse my language. I don't give a fuck about a nigga. I don't give a fuck about a bitch for real. I'm really that bitch for real.
Get her out of here. Get her ass out of here. Oh my God.
That's your stepdaughter.
Listen, this is why.
She said, tell your stream. She said, what's up?
This is why you guys are fish food when it comes to the dating market out here. These are piranha, red belly piranha. Get out of here.
Oh, she talking about tell your stream. I got a nigga though. I don't need one.
A nigga don't count.
You're just stepdad.
Go back to the boy with the oil rig. Him.
Oh, tell her.
Go back to the boy with the oil rig. Who's working? What happened with him?
You want
close your vent?
Nah, it's all right.
Because I got the heat on.
Nah, it's all right. I got the fan on. Okay. All right, you can go. Get out. Get out, Pop. Beat your motherfucking ass. All right. Okay.
Brandon is the one we don't.
Okay, we don't like Brandon. Okay, Brandon's a bum. Okay.
She heard me tell me.
Did you hear? You hear us? Well, hey, she told me. All right. Okay. Yeah. Please. I'm trying to get stepdaughter married off. I listen.
I didn't say anything.
She played too much. I told her like, what are we doing? What are we doing? I told her she's gonna be 30 really soon. Start taking life a little more serious. She's like, I ain't got. I'm like, all right. She's a little Meg Thee Stallion. Like, okay, you one of those. All right. Child, I don't know what I'm gonna do. What is this? What is this? Oh. Hey, okay, let's go here. Remember this boy? Remember this boy that was throwing rocks at his mama's windshield? Remember that shit? Some of y'all may have remembered it, but I played this clip. Oh, maybe not even a month ago. This boy here was throwing rocks. At his mother's windshield. Like he had the whole Michael Myers vibe. Like he was a whole serial, he was a Michael Myers in training, right? He was a, MMIT, Michael Myers in training. So his foster mother, I believe, got him some act right. So let's take a look here. Let's go.
Hi, Mom. I wanted to say I love you.
Got him some act right.
Oh, I love you, Mom.
Yeah. I love you, Mom. He got him some act right.
You was right.
Was she?
That was the only family I got.
Oh, okay.
You've been the only one that's been there for me. Oh, can you tell the kids and Mimi I said I love them? He kept telling me to stop, and I did it. He kept telling me, and I did it.
Does anybody feel bad? No. Life gonna get you.
I really hope you get this video. You might not hear from me no more. I just wanted to let you know I love you.
Hey, some people ain't playing with y'all's kids. Hey, real quick. Lozita, thank you for the the generous 50. I'm sorry, Lozita, thank you for the generous 50 on the Cash App. I'm so humble. Thank you so much, hon. Greatly appreciate that. Oh no, baby, he got help. You see that? He got help. They helped him to get some act right. Yeah. Remember this was him. Right? He wanted to be Michael Myers. Yeah, this was him. Yeah. I bet he won't do it again. Yeah, I bet he won't do it again. Okay. Now we're having fun. Okay, what is this? I'm gonna delete that. Okay, I don't care about that. Wait, I got a whole bunch of shit, but we're not gonna go through all this. Okay, no, Trump phone hasn't been delivered yet. Okay. Uh-oh. What is this? Uh-oh. Remember this argument? Has anyone been in the were dinosaurs real argument debates? I was in these. Let's go.
Existed. I think the Matrix made them up completely. So the Matrix is telling us that these creatures lived from 240 to 66 million years ago. All right, and they got wiped out because an asteroid hit the Earth and created an ice age. And you guys understand that this is fake information, right? This is evolutionary propaganda. And also, they created these creatures in order to hide the fact that giants existed because they found giant, bones in these burial mounds. And the Smithsonian was like, you know what, we need to explain away why these giant humanoid bones are here. So let's just say these reptile creatures lived millions of years ago. And that'll solve it because they believe everything we say. They'll take that, okay? LIES. Okay, you guys know what that spells, right? Cap. Look at this. The T-Rex, Tyrannosaurus Rex, completely disproportionate. How is he holding his upper body? Hold on, let me show you. Look where his legs are.
Yeah.
His tail back there, and then look at all that weight up there.
He would literally tip over. Yeah, it would tip over because it's not centered, right? The fulcrum point is at the very end, and all the weight bearing load would be towards the front. He would literally tip over. He wouldn't be able to stand up. But okay. Hey, I'm here for it. Come on.
So, the tail is gonna balance this way. If he falls, how's he get up?
Yeah, he can't get up.
Those little arms. He just pivots off of his head. It just seems like he's not built right. He's bad built. And I don't think these creatures are real. I don't think God made any of these things. And these are all casts. They just pour some type of resin or whatever in a cast to create these bones. I don't think any of this stuff is real. And then the fossil fuels from these dinosaurs, right? Fossil fuels originate from the remains of ancient plants and animals that were buried under layers of rock and sediment over millions of years. So it's rare. You better, salvage it because it takes a long time to get new fossil fuels, right? That's fake information. Fossil fuels allegedly are not renewable. I think there's an unlimited supply of these fuels, but they want to create a scarcity mindset and have control over the supply and jack up the prices. So they'll say...
Yeah. If I remember correctly, I think a barrel of oil is below $60, and from what I understand, they're not making a profit if it falls below $60 a barrel. So right now, everybody's enjoying the cheap gas. At some point, they got to jack the prices back up over between $75 to $80 a barrel for them to justify the cost to refine it, right, and to make a profit. So as of right now, it's either right below or at $60 a barrel. They're not making any real money, it being that low. I could be wrong, but let's continue.
It takes a long time to create new fossil fuels, but in reality, it's unlimited. But they don't want you to know that. And then people say, we know how old these bones are because of carbon dating. No, carbon dating is only reliable up to 50,000 years, okay, because of carbon-14's half-life. So even if these bones were real, you wouldn't even be able to tell how old they actually are because carbon dating is unreliable. I don't think any of this. I think these are all fake. These are all made-up creatures, mythical. But one type of creature that's not mythical are dragons.
Okay, yes.
Dragons actually existed.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not into the zodiac stuff because I think it's demonic, but the Chinese zodiac sign.
Okay, I didn't know the zodiac was demonic. That's a pretty bad take. But once again, religious-based people will make religious-based conclusions. That's my first time ever hearing somebody refer to the zodiac sign as being demonic. Okay, come on, let's continue.
They have all these real creatures, real animals, except, they have the one fake dragon, the one mythical creature. Why would they have all these real creatures and then just throw in some make-believe crap right here? Does that make any sense whatsoever? Why would they do that? I think it's because dragons were actually real. Hold on, let me show you something else. 1946 dictionary. Dragon, now rare. A huge serpent, a fabulous animal, generally a monstrous winged scaly serpent. Now rare, which means at one point they weren't rare, which means at one point they were prevalent. And there's old artwork of dudes slaying dragons. All those books and TV shows and movies of dragons being in there. But they're mythical. However, the dinosaurs are absolutely real. All that propaganda, those movies, the Jurassic Park and all that stuff, it's all programming and propaganda. But then they will say, dragons are mythical. Mythical. Pretty much the opposite.
All right, I'm going to leave it there. Make of it what thou wilt. I've always been of the belief that dragons were real, or are, or some they're still dormant. I've never believed in the dinosaur thing. That never made sense to me, even as a kid. And why would you give an apex predator useless arms it couldn't use. That makes no sense. Like everything on an apex predator is designed to help it defend, hunt, attack, can't kill, maim. There's nothing wasted on an apex predator build. Your big cats, everything about a big cat is there's nothing wasted. Everything has a function as a purpose. So any apex predator of any in any environment or whatever, there's nothing wasted. I mean, the falcons, the hawks, birds of prey, nothing wasted. Everything has a specific function to make it the way it is. And you give this 20 foot tall lizard chicken arms, like that never made sense. Never made sense. Okay, let's keep it going. Let's see what I got. What else I got? No. Okay, I don't care about that. Once again, just a light and airy show, y'all. What I've been on for an hour. Okay, I got 30 minutes. And I'm getting the hell out of here. 30 minutes. What is this? Okay, let's go here. What is this? Oh, okay. Interesting. Let's go here. Sis is going off. White woman going off.
Tell me how I support our country or don't support our country. We celebrate Memorial Day in this house. In fact, I don't support the military at all. Hi, I'm Joanna. I'm the widow of a disabled retired Marine. And every year on Memorial Day, I like to remind people why I don't support the military. So in 2013, my late husband took his own life in our home with our 4 kids inside. First, he tried to take me with him. That was because he had PTSD and a traumatic brain injury from, you guessed it, being in the Marines. Now, why don't I support the military in general? Well, I'll tell you. Nobody is fighting for our rights anymore. They're going overseas to fight for oil interests for big oil companies here in the United States. Can you guess who the biggest lobbyists in our government are? Oil companies. You guessed right. You got it. And do you know what the military does to people from the time they sign their name on that dotted line? They are breaking them down mentally. Look up what happens to people after being just in boot camp. Then you send them overseas to fight a war that's not actually happening, looking for weapons of mass destruction. And all they're doing is hurting other people, hurting themselves, and then going home and hurting their families. I like to take every single Memorial Day and remind people that no, people are not dying for our freedoms. They're dying for rich men's oil. I got left with 4 broken children and a whole lot of trauma. My middle son is currently hospitalized for suicidal ideation that has to do with his father's passing. All right, keyboard warriors, go ahead and tell me how I'm unpatriotic and a dumb liberal. I was his caregiver. I saw what the military did. Until you've walked a mile in my shoes, you don't get to tell me how I support our country or don't support our country. We don't.
Okay. Shit. I wasn't prepared. I wasn't even prepared, man. And yeah, we about to go head up with Venezuela. This is terrible. This woman says, this is a black woman. I'm a Navy vet. I was sexually assaulted twice by a petty officer and captain and then attacked. My mama called lawyers and they kicked me out. PTSD, anger issues. I was given an honorable discharge. An other than honorable discharge. Okay, I'm not eligible for any benefits. I refuse to believe anything that comes out of the government they don't care about. Oh, wow. Daughter of a Marine here. She not lying. My father did exactly what her husband did. Oh, shit. I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but goddamn. Okay. All right. Navy veteran, agreed 100%. You're never the same after boot camp alone. As a Marine, I approve this post. She has every right to speak her voice, and no, she ain't lying either. Iraq and Afghanistan war vet. She is not wrong. My ex hates me because how mentally messed up I were. Therapy and meds helped me a lot. Weed also. The fact there are so many vets in the comments confirming your experiences is very alarming. I'm a vet. She's not wrong. God bless her and her children. Okay. All right. Okay, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Let's go back to light and airy, shall we? Let's go back to Light and Airy. Okay, so I got all this out the way that I don't really need, I don't think. You know what? Okay, let's go here. It's optics. Once again, hold up. Once again, Black Man and optics just are like oil and water. So remember we covered the Art Basel fashion show. Art Basel, okay? I think this is in Miami. So there's a floating book display in the middle of a pool. Okay? It's for a display. It's books in the middle of a pool. It's an art piece. It's an art piece. And what does this Negro do? Take a wild guess what this Negro does. Let's take a look. So he actually goes out into the display. You're not supposed to. Okay? So this Negro does what Negroes do because attention is everything. Right? It's a floating bookshelf display. Okay? You're not supposed to do this. And so because he did what he did, they had to put up security around the display. Okay? Once again, black men have become the black women they complain about. Yeah. I don't think nobody seeks more attention than the black man at this point. The black man has become the black woman he complains about and mimics her behaviors and has usurped her as the lead minstrel. It used to be the black woman used to be the lead minstrel. Now it's the black man. Hands down, bar none. Don't even debate me on it. Don't even debate me on it. Okay? All right. Okay. Anywho. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. What is this? Oh, let's go here. Okay. So now we have magnets in the gloves of wide receivers.
It's all about the one-hand catch thing. I mean, the tight end when the Philadelphia catches that one in the championship game like that, give me a break. Yeah. Oh, that was give me a break. We watched Rafflin and Rick Jones and a bunch of dudes drop that ball. He just like it's money. It's the glove, right? It stops the ball from rotating. That's something.
Okay, it stops the ball from rotating.
Just stop. Yeah, right in there. You can watch it. You can watch it. They stick it up there. It stops it. You can watch it. Yeah. It stops it. So instead of stick them now, they just got that glove that just stops it. Ain't no stick them. That was the head back there. That's the head. That's back in the day. That was my guy. That's the head. Yeah. They got a whole different technology with the gloves. It's wonderful, but I mean, they all got them. So let's go. You still don't think OBJ's not great? What is? Damn, you got a job.
Okay. All right, make of it what you will. All right, I'm just here to disseminate information. Nothing more, nothing less. Oh, real quick, has anybody watched the Dave Chappelle stand up since earlier today? Let me know if you watched it already or since we've talked. Let me know if you've watched the Dave Chappelle Unstoppable stand up since I last spoke on it. I'm dying to hear you guys' thoughts. Okay? I'm dying to hear you guys' thoughts on those that have watched it. As I look for our next topics to talk about. I don't care about that. Okay, what is this? This should be interesting. Okay. Nick, thank you for the 5. Sly, I'm still in that. Black men have become the black woman they complain about. A lot of female dog and too many black males. Most are useless. Okay, you ready for some more black male effery? Let's go. More black male effery. What was a defining moment for you when you may have realized you were not okay, and how did you navigate to a point? Let's continue.
I kind of let the weight of all that like hit me so hard. And in that moment, I had to let it happen. I had to feel it. I had to like, in those moments where I said earlier, being present, it's okay to be present in that like, almost like sometimes rage and fury and just frustration with all the things. I let myself feel it, did what I needed to do through that, and just understanding that helps compose the entirety of who we are as individuals. Because if we don't acknowledge when we're not okay, when things are not going well, because life is always about duality, and to be present in those moments and feel that and feel the weight of it and be able to work through it as well is also one of the things that I really took pride in. In that moment, I was like, I got through it, I felt it, but let's keep it pushing, keep it moving, and move on intentionally in the best way we know how.
Thank you.
What in the hell? What? I like what she said here. I'm convinced that this generation loves anyone that knows how to articulate chaos and confusion. I like that. Well said. He is eating his feelings. Okay. Ma'am, sir, lady, and gentlemen. Nah, this ain't it. Whose husband, brother, uncle, dad, and baby daddy is this? Deuteronomy 22:5. Oh, okay. It is, the woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment, for all that do so are an abomination unto the Lord. But okay, well, you're a little late, because when they started wearing, the women wearing the man pants, right, and the power suits, you know, Kamala is famous for her power suits. Yeah, we're a bit late behind that. We're behind on the 8 ball. Okay, I just wanted to get y'all's thoughts on this. Yes, no, maybe. Somebody said Mr. Auntie. Wait, so how is your Wi-Fi? Wait, Martina, what'd you say? Here in Asia, our internet is factored in the bill for our dwelling, but it's easy to get lagging. So how do they? So I don't understand. Okay, so is there a set kilobytes or megabytes usage per hour, per day, per month? Is it prorated? I'm curious. I'm curious. Okay. All right. Hey, I watched and didn't laugh much, but okay, cool. You watched but didn't laugh much, but I finished it. I like the montage with the photos at the end credits. Okay, yes, with classic Stevie song, but something was different with this special. Okay. What do you think was different about it? If you don't mind me asking. Like, I'm dying to know you guys' thoughts on those that have watched the special. You know. Duality is a crappy perspective and actually a very short-sighted philosophical perspective. I agree. I think I'm about 90 seconds behind if I get a notification. Oh, well then just speed it up to 1.5, 1.6. I listen to everything on, okay, honestly, if it's like a 2-hour stream of anybody's or anything, like I'll put it on 2.0 and knock it out in half the time. Or if I'm slightly behind, I'll put it on 1.5, and then I can still process what's going on and catch up at the same time. Yeah. So that's what I do. Okay, let's get this thing off my screen.
My
what is
name
oh
Tomilola.
shit?
I had
What is this?
lots
What?
of people ask me, where did you get your body done? Tomilola, where did you get your body done? I would love to answer you guys right now.
What?
So earlier this year, I was feeling insecure about my body because of genetics. One hips was bigger than the other one. That's why I made my own research. And guess what? That's why I stumbled on Realign Hospital. Realign Hospital helped me get my confidence back.
Okay. I'm sorry. I don't know where that came from. I wasn't gooning, I promise. I don't goon on my laptop or on my desktop. I do not goon. I do not goon on on my laptops. Take my word for it. Oh, let's go here. Macy Gray. And once again, men, because you don't value yourselves and everything's a fucking joke. Let's go. This is disgusting. Macy Gray. Is this the story? Come on, still be okay. Y'all ready? Macy Gray. Now, I've heard personal stories of people that have dealt with her. She's off the hinges. She's not right in the head. That's not alleged, but for the sake of the conversation, she's allegedly batshit crazy. But this story here is crazy. Come on, let's go. Now, once again, I would point to you guys. Look at the men's reaction.
Wild decision, you
think? Probably this Macy Gray session I had.
A Macy Gray session. What happened?
Oh man, Macy Gray is incredible. I still love it. When I first started to work on a project, and this was probably like the second, third day, but the people would always ask me, "Hey, is everything okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, am I missing something?" Like, "Oh no, keep going, you're fine." So, but this was on like a few hour basis. This wasn't on a day to day. It was like a few hours later. Same night, I'm in the studio. She sits next to me and she sticks her hand in my pants.
Huh?
Did y'all hear what he's? This is Dallas Austin. This is the guy that TLC. He's the sound behind TLC. All right, and this is what Macy Gray does to him. But come on.
Inside my underwear.
What?
Squeezes me, and then go, "Ooh, nice," and then take a hand back out my pants. Right.
What?
I was like, "Damn, I don't know how to feel right now." Because I was like, feel a little bit of a bitch. At the same time, I feel a little bit violated. At the same time, and then she was just, "Oh, nice." Like,
a little bit.
What she was doing. And
so you weren't flattered?
No, we're sitting in the studio like this. Everybody's in the room. It's not a moment or nothing. It was just one of those things. I guess you just decided to do it.
Damn.
So
let me check out what this man working with right quick.
Goes,
let me
nice.
see.
And I'm like, what? But then I'm like, okay, what do I do with this?
What did you do?
I took that home with me.
You took that home with you?
That night.
You cried in the car.
Got in the car. It took me a couple of days to feel like I don't know how to feel.
Why is this funny? Why is every time a man tells a story when he's been assaulted, accosted, molested, it turns into a joke? When do we get to a point we stop laughing and take a page out of their books and start suing these bitches for what they did to them 15, 20 years ago? When are we gonna start, doing, matching the energy? The stoicism is, I guess men choose to be stoic at the wrong fucking times. I get it. You be stoic when your parents die. You be stoic when your kid is sick. You be stoic when you lose your job. You be stoic when you're behind on bills. I get all that. But this is not a time to be stoic when you've been assaulted. But okay, come on.
What about this shit?
Next time somebody asks you, were you okay? What did you say?
I don't see. I still can't answer it.
Man, whoa. Let me stop and let me say, violating people's personal space and touching their privates, unwelcomed, that's not a good thing. I'm laughing about it now because you laughing with me.
But no, at the time too, you're working with an artist that's a creative artist, so
right.
Like that's what I'm saying. It was nothing. I didn't come off and be like an hour later, like, yo, what the fuck, it's not that kind of.
Did you get a song?
So,
done?
we got an album though.
What's the why?
Okay, I guess it worked. It was worth it. I guess. I just wish men would get to the point they would take a page from a woman's book. This has to stop at some point. It has to stop. That's not. It's nothing manly about that. Leah, where you at? Okay, I was watching like okay, all right, covered that. Okay, my bad. Get this work. Thank you for the 2. I appreciate that. Let me see. I don't see the humor either. There's nothing funny about that. Yeah, nothing funny at all. Like, okay. I guess. I don't know. Carrie, thank you for the 20. Wow, thank you for the 20. I appreciate that. Slight problem is that society at large doesn't see men as victims. Even when they are victimized, especially other men, female predators should be treated the same as male predators. I wholly agree, and thank you for such a generous donation. I appreciate that. Hey, you know what? I thought it was already out because I seen the trailer for it. It looked halfway decent. T.I. looked like just from the trailer, he looked and sounded like a halfway decent comedian. Matter of fact, come on, let's go take a look at the trailer together as a collective. He looked and sounded the part. T.I. comedy trailer. He looked and sounded the part. Here we go. Cheaper than therapy. Oh, it's already out. It came out Christmas. Yesterday. No, Christmas. This looks kind of funny.
From platinum hits to punchlines, he's changing the game again.
Shout out to everybody bought tickets thinking there was gonna be some songs performed. Not today.
He found a new rhythm. One joke, one story at a time.
That love has been tested.
This is his journey from the chaos of fame to the healing power of laughter.
It's under my goddamn comment talking about you need to do something with that boy. Bitch, I'm doing the best I motherfucking can. You think you can do better? Pick his ass up. Drop him off when you're done.
Join comedian Tim Harris as he proves that sometimes the best medicine is a good joke.
And do you want to know how I met my beautiful, beloved, filthy, rich wife? I hop fresh out the passenger side of my best friend's ride. Walk right up on her and say, hey, baby, how about me and you get to doing some things? You understand me? If it can happen to me, it can happen to you. I serve a God of abundance. All you got to do is believe. Come on now.
Tune in for Cheaper Than Therapy. Coming soon.
That might be funny. It might be low-key funny, y'all. It might be low-key funny. I'm just saying. It might low-key be funny. You never know. Definitely's got the charisma. Definitely. For the mini me don't. Girl, listen. She done went and bought her bedding. And so all the big stuff we're saving towards the end of the year, but all the little stuff I told her I told her every couple of weeks get something, the small stuff out the way, and I said we'll take care of the microwave and lock box and the mini fridge. The hell you won't.
So paying women to have kids so they can sexually manipulate them, and now this.
Yeah.
In the fall, we will host the first ever Patriot Games, an unprecedented 4-day athletic event featuring the greatest high school athletes, one young man and one young woman from each state and territory.
President Trump wants to celebrate America's 250th birthday with what some are comparing to the Hunger Games. But the games aren't the only thing the White House has planned. Trump laid out plans to build a, quote, triumphal arc, like the Arc de Triomphe in Paris, as well as events throughout the year.
On Flag Day, we will have a one-of-a-kind UFC event here at the White House. It'll be the greatest champion fighters in the world, all fighting that same night. In the fall...
Okay. This is the guy that y'all, all you red hats, right? All you red hats, this is what y'all signed up for. This is what y'all, right? So let's see here. First ever Patriot Games, 4-day athletic event featuring the greatest high school athletes. Now listen, let's not play these dumbass games. If you believe what Jimmy the Greek said, we already know who would win this shit, hands down. Okay, every state. I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. But I would say that no black parents should submit their kids to this. Let it all have the white kids. Let the white kids have it. Seriously. So one young man and one young woman from each state and territory. All right, this is going to take place next fall. I promise there will be no men playing in women's sports. Blah blah blah. Okay, but it's happening. But I would tell black parents, do not subject your child. Do not submit your beautifully melanated, athletically gifted children to this silly ass event. Let these mediocre white kids have it. I said it. We are. Why? For what? We already know who the most physically gifted people on the planet are. What we put it on display for every Sunday, every Saturday, every Friday, every Thursday, every Monday. We show the world who the most physically gifted athletes are. Every week, every month, every season, every quarter, without fail, in all sports, most sports. Why do we need to do this? Don't put your kids in this dumbass shit. Do not subject your kids to this. Okay? Do not put your little black ass kids in this nonsensical event. Okay? I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. You're already killing it with the NIL money. Let's keep killing it with the NIL money. That's my take on it. This woman really trying to unpack my shit. This woman wildin'. Okay. Anything else? I don't care about that. Oh, you know what? Let's go here. Okay. 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 Oh, I want to cover this. I want to do something different. Okay. Let's go here. Now, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Once again, I'm not here to change anybody's religion, opinion, or anything of that nature. Okay. But here are the 11 satanic rules of the earth. Now, don't let the title mislead you. Okay. Most of you guys come from a religious base, and that's okay. But just listen to the 11 rules, and then ask yourself, is it really satanic? Okay, you ready? Once again, the 11 satanic rules of the earth. You ready? Here we go. Do not give opinions or advice unless you are asked. Once again, do not give opinions or advice unless you are asked. Okay? Do not tell your troubles to others unless you are sure they want to hear them. When in another's lair, show them respect, or else do not go there. Once again, these are the 11 satanic rules of the earth. Let's continue. If a guest in your lair annoys you, treat them cruelly and without mercy. Do not make sexual advances unless you are given the mating signal. This is key. Do not make sexual advances unless you are given the mating signal. Next, do not take that which does not belong to you unless it is a burden to the other person and they cry out loud to be relieved. Next, acknowledge the power of magic if you have employed it successfully to obtain your desires. If you deny the power of magic after having called upon it with success, you will lose all you have obtained. Let's continue. Do not complain about anything to which you need not subject yourself. Next, do not harm little children. Next, do not kill non-human animals unless you are attacked or for your food. Let's continue. When walking in open territory, bother no one. If someone bothers you, ask them to stop. If they do not stop, destroy them. Brought to you by the late great Anton LaVey. These are the 11 satanic rules of the earth. And speaking of rule number 12, and yet here you are disrupting. What is it? What serves your ass right? Why don't you look in the pile of clothes that you fell your ass up into?
I did not fall.
What do you call it?
Something dragged me.
Yeah, it's called the liquor in your system compelled the cells in your body to tip over.
Drink for the both of us.
Wow, she said drink for the both of us. That's new. That's new.
Really not
That's really new. Anywho, Mr. K2B2, thank you for the 20 on the Cash App, brethren.
Thank you. I'm gonna go
Take your ass to sleep. Go take your ass to sleep. Night night. Night night. Hey, yeah, I'm gonna get out of here because yeah, I know my ops is trying to clipping this shit as we speak. I'm out of here. Y'all have a good night. Peace.
Y'all have a happy new year. Don't stop. Think it's a game joke. Go for your main throat. Just for my niggas who still living in pain, bro. You don't want the smoke, homie. You not with the drama. Take the lock off the llama. Put the dot on your mama. Do negotiations with a hostage on a long neck. Picking off niggas, ostrich, piranha. The zookeeper streets.
You know what? That's a good point. My mom was like, why are you starving yourself? I'm like, no, I just eat pretty much once a day. And yeah, I'm not trying to walk around with extra weight if I don't have to. Like, no, I just don't need to be heavy anymore, you know? I can still run and jump pretty good, but I just don't need the extra weight. And I treat food differently now. Okay, you know what? Let me pull this back real quick. So my relationship with food is different as I gotten older. I'm starting to look at food as just fuel, right? I'm starting to get away from eating food for the taste, per se. I'm starting to just treat food like a fuel source, and that I've been working on that mindset for the last few months, and it's really helped a lot. I've stopped the over snacking. I don't snack at midnight like I used to. Like I would make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich at midnight. I would just snack like after dinner, like bad, really, really bad. So I cut all that out. I pretty much don't eat past 8, 9 o'clock at the latest, and I'll just do one meal a day, and that's it. And I get to the gym. So the weight pretty much came off pretty easily. I just didn't have to. I'm not starving myself, but my mom was like, "Oh my God, you're so small," and she's like, "Oh my God, you're so little," and I'm like, "Fuck it, I'll be little. I'd rather be little." So, yeah. See what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. Just little changes here and there. You don't have to do the extremes and starve yourself and count calories, and I mean, basically it's caloric deficit. The less you take in, the more you burn. You're gonna lose weight regardless, but I do want to get to like 150 and kind of thin out my face a little bit, because I'm trying to. Some people are like, don't do the Skeletor look, and I'm like, I do want the Skeletor face, but if I get down to 150, I will pretty much thin out, and I'll be good. I'll be good to go. Like, I'll be good. So, yeah. So, okay. I'm out of here, man. I'm out of here for real. Let's go. Oh no, wait, I messed it up. Oh, I messed up my thing. Oh, let me go find it. Where the hell is it? There we go. Nigga done lost my outro. Okay, outro, we out of here. Oh, wait. Nope. Okay, here we go. All right, and we out.
Call hard, get that I rock, don't get your dome knocked. 14 shots to your head, and it don't stop. Think it's a game joke, go for your vein throat. Just for my niggas who still living in pain, bro. You don't want the smoke, homie, you not with the drama. Take the lock off the llama, put the dot on your mama. Do negotiations with a hostage on a long neck. Picking off niggas, ostrich, piranha. The zookeeper, street sweeper. Grim Reaper throwing shots at the top of the water. Swim deeper. Facts out scratch, they love me and rap. I sat back while these niggas got chubby and fat. This is hardcore New York shit. Jailbird poses. Throw you in the dirt, make you niggas smell roses. Got a true 42 story to tell soldiers. Like you all a limo when the jail cell closes. True go-getter OGs, we know better. No money for phones or my homies wrote letters. Evolved where the earth is. Tried to hold me down, but regardless we surface. Regards with a purpose. My bond, that's my word. Yeah, I'm still smoking the herb. coming straight up the curb. For you, my flow tragic, denim, toe tagging. Legendary Al Scratch, homie, I'm so classic. Classic material, thick crates I'm digging through. God flow, large pro, be original.